how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This could be my first and last. Let's just see how it goes. I asked you on my Instagram what will I do first. A get to know me Q&A. People said to get ready with me Q&A. You seem to have good faith in my multitasking skills. Not today. I'm so new to this. She doesn't even go here. This is a test. I asked you stunners. You girls never let me down. I asked you on my Instagram. Girlies, be nosy. What you want to know about me, ask me anything. You did not disappoint. So instead of me introducing myself, you're doing it for me. You girls did the work and I'm just going to answer. So let's begin. So new follower, hi honey, welcome. Tell us about you, what's your wiki? If I was to have a Wikipedia page, what would it be? So my name is Sophie, I'm 24 years old. Born and raised, living in Dublin. Youngest of 5. Missing my siblings in Australia. Boyfriend is Sambe. I live here with Madre, my mum, my best friend. Have a dog Lola, he's camera shy. And my girly whirlies, I'll get my gal pals on camera throughout. I'll get everyone involved throughout, okay? So why am I starting YouTube? Well, I'm on Instagram. I thought YouTube looked like a bit of me. Bit of fun. Let's give it a whirl. And I'm on Instagram, post fashion pictures, I chat to my stories, we do tutorial, real life chats, keeping it real. We started Agony Aunt, and Agony Aunt is where we go and we share wild stories. Just rated R, yeah. It's not PG kind of stuff. So if you haven't joined us on Agony Aunt, my highlights on my Instagram, we do it bi-weekly. Okay. Did you just happen to fall into fashion blogging, or did you always want to do it? In my brain, in my little peeny weeny brain, I was always kind of doing it. I'm obsessed with clothes, I'm obsessed with makeup. I've always been posting fashion pictures, but like for myself, and like it was just my friends who were following me. This time last year decided, I was reading The Secret by Rhonda Byrne and Hero by Rhonda Byrne, and I'm big into manifestation, and these books were telling me to follow my bliss. I was like, Sophie, what? Yeah, why are you being miserable in a job you hate? Like, go follow your bliss, babe. So I started talking to my stories, just having a chit chat, showing you some tutorials, makeup. And then in the new year, I started taking it pretty seriously. And then lockdown came. So this brings me to my next question. How did you gain your platform? Was it literally overnight? Not at all. Lockdown is where it was at for me, okay? It was good times during lockdown. Obviously not, but for Instagram, I guess it was fun, and it's all thanks to you stunners, so I love you all so much. But no, it's not overnight. Like, it's hard work, it's dedication, it's a lot of commitment. It's consistency is key, girls. Do you have any plastic surgery done? Would you get any done in the future? Like, if you think I have some done, wow, but maybe I look a bit botched, do I? Easily. No plastic surgery, no fillers. Nothing, no needles have touched my face. I'm not against it. I just don't want, I don't want to let society make me believe I need these things. But for now, I'm just not, it's not in the plans. I haven't done it, not planning to do it. When you're older, absolutely, why not? You've lived long enough, like, go do you. Botox and whatever, but if I was to, you'll know about it, okay? I overline my lips to bits. Okay. Do you still work in an office? Yes, I do, girlies. So I've said on my Instagram before, I work full-time. Instagram is not my gig. Instagram is my passion. I do work full-time. I'm an office gal, 9 to 5, whatever, that kind of life. But it's not something, it's not related to this part of my life, so I just don't really discuss it. But I'm still working full-time. Did you complete college? Yes, girlies. Okay, so my college journey was a bit of a joke. So when I was doing the leaving cert, I actually really wanted to do psychology, and I missed it by 5 points, and I thought that was the end of my life. But we're here today, girls, to remind you that if you don't get what you want, everything happens for a reason. I'm so glad I didn't get it. It wasn't at the time, but now I am, because my new path in life, whatever that is, I don't know. We'll find out. I ended up in arts and UCD. Someone asked about UCD, so this is kind of answering as well. Arts and UCD. UCD is very big. It's hard to make friends, especially in arts. I met a few gorgeous gals, and I had a lot of my school galley pals. So I had a great time. I studied art history and sociology. Graduated. Like, I don't want to... Art historian? No. Sociologist? Absolutely not. So I then went and studied makeup in BFEI in Blackrock, and then that got me working on Makeup Counter. That's another story. Ended up hating Makeup Counter. Kind of ruined beauty for me. Anyway, another story. I actually just studied fashion buying in Portobello Institute part-time. Wanted to dip my toes in. Loved it. So that's my college life. Bit of a whirlwind. But we did complete. We got there, girls. And you can do it. And if you don't do it, doesn't matter. It's not all what life is about. Oh, I love this question. I love that you girls come to me for the goss. Not that I have it. When influencers do clothing hauls, do they return most of it or keep it? I don't get it. Gal, I honestly don't know. I don't do hauls. I've done TikToks and reels. for fashion videos, but not really hauls. I only ever show what I own. So I guess when an influencer is, if it's an ad, they've probably been sent it and they'll keep it. But if it's just off their own back, I actually don't know. And like, I don't hang out with influencers, so I don't really have the intel on that. I'm sure people do. It wouldn't be mine, wouldn't be my vibe, wouldn't be me. But I'm sure it's a thing. How do you afford all the new clothes? I want them all. Girly whirly, I spend all my money on my clothes. I should have savings, I don't. I have a very unhealthy bank account. So I'm sure you have a very secure, healthy bank account. I don't. And if you don't either, sister. Okay, how did you and Sam Bay meet? I've told this before. Me and Sam have known each other years. Then we were single at the same time. 2 years ago at Electric Picnic. Relationship history, girls, we'll talk about that another time. That's another story time. We have so much to talk about. Both single at the same time, known of each other, bumped into each other on the Friday, and I was like, oh, he's so handsome, take the pants off you. But didn't tell him that, but was like, oh, he's here. Okay, so that was me establishing he was there. Then on the Sunday night, me and the girls were pre-drinking at our tents, and we were all like really tired, falling asleep. And I was like, come on, girlies, come on, wake up. We need to drink. Everyone. So to wake everyone up, I was like, let's have a bit of a goss. We love a bit of a chat. So I was like, girls, tell me, who do you fancy? I'll go first. I fancy Sam. And then by total coincidence, we were invited down to Sam's tent area, gazebo. And we went down and he was chatting to one of my friends. And I was like, oh, I really want to talk to him. And then my friend moved seat. And then my other friend moved. And then he sat beside me. Oh, I was like, oh. And he was a charmer. And yeah, together 2 years now. Electric Picnic is our anniversary. We might get married in the blow up chapel. See you there. Would you ever get a tattoo? Why or why not? So Sambay's covered in tattoos and we love that for him, but me, I'm too picky. I couldn't commit to something like that. Any negatives you've experienced of influencing? No, like you lovers are absolutely fab. You're so good to me. I feel so grateful because I'd be nowhere on Instagram without you stunners. So I'm so grateful to you all. Any negatives maybe is I constantly feel like I'm letting people down. Like I lose sleep over not replying to everyone. Then I start to feel bad because I can't share everything and I can't share every GoFundMe page. I can't share every small business. So I share as much as I can without overdoing it as well. Obviously if I was to get hate, that's a negative. So I did get a question. You seem like the loveliest girl. Love you. Do you ever get hate? Asking because I can't imagine that you do. I'm very lucky. I really haven't experienced it. Again, stunners are so good to me. You're so nice. So not really. Obviously everyone has their opinions. You don't ask for opinions, but people put their opinions in your DMs where I'm just like, oh, give over. Someone said something about my lips or whatever, my teeth. Then you have to tell yourself, I don't care. And who hurt you? Who hurt you, babe? I just hope you heal. I hope you can heal, baby girl. If you could give your 16-year-old self any advice, what would it be? You know what, girls? Straight in with number one, because no one says it enough. Be honest in the hairdressers. Why do we sit there and we're like, yeah, it's perfect, and like you're about to go to your Debs, and then you bawl crying, and you cry all your makeup off. Just be honest in the hairdressers, okay? At the age of 16, I was horrendous with the relationship with my body, and I was always telling myself I was fat. I was telling myself I hated my body. I was telling myself I was so ugly, I'll never look like this, that, the other. The best thing you can do at the age of 16 is start learning to love your body. It's a really hard age. You know, you've started to learn how to hate your body. You need to start unlearning how to hate your body. I wish I had someone to tell me that when I was younger about the relationship with my body. But we learned when I was about 19. I started that journey and here we are. Would you move away from Ireland to London or somewhere? I actually love Dublin. I know we give out about it, girls, but I do actually really like Dublin. London is wow, wow, wow. I would move to London, love to experience New York. I have family in Australia. I have an Australian passport, but I don't think I want to go that far. I'm more of a closer city gal. So if I was to move, it would be London, but I do love Dublin. Would you love to make this your full-time job? Yeah, like I never started it thinking like that. I never saw this as a job, but now that I'm in it and like you do see the potential in it as a job, absolutely, but I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush for that. What are your biggest fears? Spider! Someone said assumptions. We're gonna do an assumptions video. I can't wait. I thought we'd do a Q&A first, get to know me a bit, and then from this you can assume things about me, and then we'll do an assumption video. Okay, girlies, I think we'll leave it there. I don't want to go on too much because I do want to save some fun for assumptions as well. So maybe we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, thank you. Who knows where this is going to go? We'll see. And hopefully we'll be back for assumptions and makeup and tutorials, vlogs, fashion. We're gonna do it all. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye lovers, love you, thank you.